Friends, thanks to God we are adding one more video to our channel. The task for this video is to connect this workflow created in n8n with a web page. For the moment, I don't have a web page. However, I have created a very simple HTML file. This file will help us with the purpose of this video. I will open this one to show you the elements that this one has. It contains a title, a box in order to enter the prompt, the send button, which will activate our n8n workflow, and a section in order to display the output provided by our agent. And those are the elements containing this HTML file. I will also show you the content of this one. In the top, we have some CSS styles in order to give a better presentation to our HTML. If we go down a little bit, we see the elements. Lastly, we see a script which will be triggered when pressing send button. To explain a little bit the functionality of this script is basically we get connected to our n8n workflow by using this URL. Of course, we need to modify this part in a moment. We mentioned the method that we will be using in order to send our prompt, add some headers. The prompt, if everything goes okay, we will get the output from our n8n workflow. If something goes wrong, the issue will also be displayed. Okay. If you have any questions about this code or this HTML file, please leave a message in the comments section. Earlier, we got mentioned that it was necessary to update this part of the URL containing our n8n workflow webhook. So just to put the right URL, go back to our n8n workflow, double click in this webhook node, copy this URL. This one contains the name of our channel about AI123. Replace the URL that we have here, save the changes. For the moment, this HTML file is in our local machine, so we need to put this one in a server so that we can access to this file from outside. What is the process that we need to follow in order to put this one in a cloud server like a render? Put this one in a GitHub repository. Go to GitHub. If you still don't have an account, I suggest you to go back to the video where I explain this part. I'll put a tag with a link to that video. Once you have logged in GitHub, create a new repository. This repository can have any name. I'll put the name of my channel about AI123. Then we can write WP web page. It will be public for now. Go down, click in create repository. We are being redirected to this page. Click in this link. This link will redirect us to a section in order to create the file that we will put in cloud. Set a name for this file. It can be index.html. In this section, we will paste the code containing our HTML file that I showed you at the beginning of the video. So I'll go back to my notepad. The code is here. I'll select the whole code. I'll copy this one and paste it in this section. Click in this button, commit changes. In the pop-up appearing, click again in commit changes. In the third pop-up, click in accept, and we have the file here. After doing this process, go to render, click in dashboard, click in this top right button. From the list, choose a static site. Why do you need to choose a static site? Because finally we will upload a simple HTML file. It does not have a backend. It just contains JavaScript code, HTML code, and CSS. Click in a static site. We are being redirected to this section where we can see the whole repositories that we have in GitHub. Click in the first option. This is the repository that we just got created. The name that I said was about AI123 WP. Click in this one, go down. You don't need to specify anything here. Just click in deploy a static site. The deploy is over. To access to the HTML file that I've created from internet, we need to hit this URL. Click in this link and the page is ready in cloud to start with our testing. Here in this box, we can write our prompt. So we would like to get the price of Coca-Cola. The prompt is ready. Before hitting the send button, go to our n8n workflow, click in this button. Remember that we are using a free instance, so we cannot keep this workflow running. We need to do that manually every time that we want to test this workflow. Click in test workflow, go back to our HTML and click in send. We need to wait a few seconds. If we go back to our n8n workflow, we can confirm it is performing the task. It looks like it has finished. Go to our web page and we can see the output here. It says that the Coca-Cola has a price of $28. Go to Supabase just to confirm this is the real price. We have the Coca-Cola price here, so our agent connected to a web page is working fine. Let's try to do one more test. Now we will request the price of soap, milk, and bread. Click in send, but remember, you need to manually start your workflow by hitting in the bottom test workflow. Go back to our web page, click in send again, it is loading. Go back to our n8n, we can see that the flow is running. It looks like we have the output. Go back to our web page, we have the prices here. Let's check it out if they match with the ones that we have in the database. Start with soap. This is the price that we got in the output. It matches with the one that we have in the database. Check the second one, the milk. It says 22. It is exactly the same price that we have in our database. Let's go with the third product, which is bread, and it has a price of 30. Go here. This is the product and the price. And so far, everything is working fine. Let's see what happened if we write this one, but with the wrong spelling. Update this prompt, paste this product, and instead of set, we will write the letter S. We modify the question, then click in send. But again, we need to start our workflow by hitting the test workflow button. Go back to our web page and click in send. This is the output that we got. It looks like the price is correct. If we go to our products table, we see 42. Exactly the same price that we have here. However, our agent couldn't fix this issue with the bad spelling. But if we add more rules here, in this section, in order to understand and fix the name of the products with bad spelling, our agent will work fine for this kind of issues. I have already done this and it has worked out. However, we are not going to do that in this video, but you can give a try. If you find some issues during this attempt, please leave a message in the comments section and then I will help you out. For the moment, we finish this video here. Thanks very much for joining and take care.